This is a 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel. It's by far the best Ram 1500 you can buy, and it's probably the best truck that you can buy. So I'm gonna show it to you, we're gonna drive it, and we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna go over this exact truck. You can check out the window sticker right here. Feel free to pause if you want to stop and check it out. Other than that, I wanted to talk about who is the Rebel for exactly, and what exactly is the Rebel. The Rebel is Ram's version of kind of like a AT4 or a Tremor, something like that. Contrary to popular belief, it is not a competition for the Raptor. So who exactly is the Rebel for? Well, in my opinion, the Rebel and the other trucks in its class are really kind of the peak of the 1500 trucks because they have the off-road capabilities that a lot of people really want a half-ton for. And you can still tow a reasonable amount of weight with them. They're not a heavy duty, don't get that mistaken, but you can still tow a ton of weight for the class, and you have extra skid plates, locking rear diffs, all that good stuff. The Rebel is also well known for having this gorgeous red interior. I've never been as big of a fan of the red as some people, but it is a beautiful interior. The other thing this truck has is the brand new Hurricane motor. First year in the pickup trucks, and so far it feels incredible. 420 horsepower and 469 torque is a ton of power for a 1500 truck. Also, being that the new motor is an inline 6 design, you know it makes all of its power down relatively low, which is exactly what you want for off-roading. Now, here a little bit in the video, I'm going to show you the absolute best feature and must-have feature when you buy a Rebel, particularly, but really any Ram 1500. But as you can see, this truck comes with the wireless charger, trailer brake, 12-inch screen, four-wheel drive, all the goodies there, hill descent control, like I was mentioning, that rear locking axle. So like I say, to me, this is the absolutely perfect Ram 1500 that you could buy because it's super off-road capable, it's gonna tow most things that you need to, and it just looks so much better than anything else. This particular one also has this graphics kit that I am such a big fan of. It looks really nice. Usually not the biggest graphics kit guy, but on the Rebel, especially this black one, how it's kind of low-key, oh my gosh, it's incredible. The Rebels also have LED headlights, all that good stuff, your skid plates underneath as I was mentioning, and the front grills are amazing. This truck looks incredible. But before I ramble on too much more about how it looks, let's go in and drive it. Alright guys, driving the Rebel, how does it feel? It feels amazing. I'm not trying to be biased, I'm really not, but this truck feels incredible. The suspension is tuned so nice. Obviously they've had the Rebel around for quite a while, not a new thing, but I think all that time and then this motor being a little bit lighter, oh my gosh dude, this truck is incredible to drive. I'm also a huge fan of the way that Ram laid out their digital gauge setup here. A lot of the other brands are, this one has all the info you want, I'll show you that here in a minute, but the other ones are all so busy. This one's very simple, very easy to understand. Nothing too crazy about it, all the info you want. Like I say, I'll go through that when I'm done driving, obviously. But, oh, they did such a good job with this truck. Trying out the adaptive cruise, got it set at 55 here, as you can see, we're going 49. Feels really good. Oh, we're slowing down. Oh man, this feels a lot smoother than the old adaptive cruise system in the Rams. I don't know if they actually, you know, quote unquote changed anything or not. I know they have the new one coming out in the tungsten and everything, but it feels much improved to what it used to be in the Rams as well. All right, getting on the freeway. How's the power getting on the freeway? Got that 392 rear end and this baby is going, let me tell you. The freeway experience is truly incredible, guys. It's so smooth. The power's so good. It's very quiet in here. I know that's a little bit of a controversial thing, right? People like their trucks to be a little bit loud. It's not. It's pretty quiet, but the Rams have been quiet for a long time. Even when you had the Hemi, you could hear the Hemi, but road noise has been very minimal. Now this is far from an off-road course by any means, but it is a little bit bumpy, a little bit, you know, off-road-ish, not really, but you can still tell. I drive a lot of vehicles on here and you can tell the Ram is butter smooth. Go watch some of my other videos where I'm driving here and the camera is like shaking and a lot of other things. I feel like it's pretty steady on here. Now, I'm not that steady at holding the camera, but the truck itself is not bad. All right, now that we're back from driving, I'll show you some of the goodies on this screen. So you have all of your driver info here. You can switch over to analog like an old Stang or Corvette style, which is pretty sick. Or excuse me, you can go from analog to digital. Driver info, you have, all your goodies there as far as adaptive cruise control, tire pressures. You can of course look at all that good stuff. One of my favorite thing about the Rams is that they let you pull up all of your main temperatures right here. If you guys are like me in your old trucks, you had the little tuner and programmer in the corner there so you could keep an eye on all that stuff. Well, now it's all right here. Oil life, oil temp, oil pressure, oil level. Hey, who said there wasn't a dipstick on these ones here? I know. But you guys got a good look at that. Trip info, for some reason it's in kilometers. Steering angle, your off-road features here. Trailer tow, it'll keep you up to date on all of that stuff. You can set up pretty much anything on this truck to be set up the way you want it to. And then jumping over here to the screen, same thing. One of my absolutely favorite things is called the off-road pages right here. So what you do, you pull that up, same thing, steering angle, whatever you want to see, but the best portion is right here. You can pull up all of your gauges, all of your temps right here on this screen. Pitch and rolls. When you're towing, you can see where you're at. Obviously more for off-roading, but I also like it for that. Towing and trailers, you can, select different kind of trailers, choose trailer connection, blah, blah, blah. Same thing, pulls them all up. Light check, activate light check. No more saying, hey, honey, go stand back there and make sure these lights are working. Brand new for Ram in 25 is drive modes in the regular 1500. So let's look at some of those real quick. We got snow, we got tow, we got sport, off-road, auto, tow, etc. Sport mode, I will say, makes a ginormous difference on this Hurricane motor. I love all the little graphics that pull up. No need for traction control. We're going crazy, baby. The other thing this truck has that I absolutely love is a 33-gallon fuel tank. I don't understand why some brands are still rocking with the low 20s. Nobody wants a 24-gallon tank in their full-size truck. So what exactly makes this truck the best Ram 1500? Why would I buy it over almost any of the other Ram 1500s? Just because of how capable it is, right? Like this one's a level 1 equipment group, so it's not outrageously expensive with rebates and all things included compared to, like a Laramie or something. It's right there with any of the Fords or GMs or anything you could buy. The Hurricane motor is going to be people's favorite once they actually get in the trucks. It's so capable. I could tow everything I need to tow. It just checks all the boxes. But this gorgeous new truck does not deserve to be this dirty already. So we're gonna clean it up and we'll see you when you're done. Woo! All cleaned up, and man, black is one of them colors that clean is the best, dirty is a little rough, you know what I mean? But for real, guys, the Rebel is an absolutely amazing segment for Ram. I think it truly is their best option in terms of the 1500s if you're into anything off-roady at all. The Rebel just checks all the boxes for the guy that has a 1500 that likes to hunt, likes to fish, tows his boat, tows his camp trailer, uses his truck to road hunt, you lazy guys road hunting. But no, for real, you know how it goes. This is literally what everybody says they want in a half ton. If I get a Ram 1500 for my next truck, it is almost guaranteed to be a Rebel. I just don't see the reason not to. I have an off-road style truck now. For the most part, that's kind of what it's catered toward. It's the Rebel, would just make sense. The Rebel is literally so nice. So many features for the money at a competitive price point. Better motor than the EcoBoost, in my opinion. Well, long-term wise, we'll see. But the way it feels, the way it functions, the inline 6, that is all so desirable compared to a V setup. I don't know how you couldn't love this driver profile with their adaptive cruise, drive modes, digital gauge cluster. The screen is so nice. All those goodies. This is just such a good truck. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Let me know if I'm right, wrong, crazy, if you're indifferent, if you like a Ford for some odd reason, or whatever the case might be. Drop a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.